welcome back to Wellness Wednesday Yoga at 625 with myself, Stephanie. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So, as you guys know, my three stipulations I will always repeat until you remember them and probably far long after. So, one, if at any time you feel any kind of pain during a pose, you can go ahead and come out of the pose and then come back and whenever you yourself feel ready. Or we can do a completely different pose, whatever suits your body at this time. Secondly, I like for my students to breathe into their lungs and not into their chest. When you're breathing into your chest, you're hunched over, your shoulders are slouched, you're not really sitting up, and your lungs can expand. When you sit up, your spine is straight, shoulders back, your lungs can expand, you're up off the hips, and you can take those full deep breaths that the body needs to move through the poses more easily. And again, at any time, if you have anything that looks like a block or a strap, I would like for you to get that at this time. You know I love for you guys to have props to make your journey a little bit more easier and comfortable. So we're going to go ahead and get started. From here today, we're going to start out in a nice hero pose on our shins, getting a nice stretching for the quads. And we're just going to work our way down from the neck to the shoulders to the hips to start out. So we're just going to sit up nice and tall, and we're just going to take a few shoulder rolls. Nothing too crazy. Have a nice pop. Just nice big circles, loosening up any tension. And reverse, about 5 to 8 more. All right, nice and easy. That should have made the neck a little bit more relaxed and loosened up the shoulders just a little bit. And again, we're gonna sit up nice and tall and just drop that right ear over that left right shoulder. And just we're gonna start out here, just letting the head hang, releasing any tension in that left side of the neck. One more big exhale. And we're going to take that right hand and again, just simply lift it up and just place it on the head. We're not going to yank or pull the head down here, guys. We're just going to rest that hand and let the added extra weight just drop the head down just a little bit further, deepening that stretch for us. 5 deep breaths here. And on the exhale, lift through center here, and we're going to bring that head back up to center and take the left ear down and over to the left shoulder. Again, starting out nice and easy here, just resting the head down, 5 deep breaths. And on the exhale, bring the left hand up onto the top of the head here. Again, not yanking, just simply resting that hand and deepening the stretch slightly. 5 more big exhales here. One more big breath, deepening the stretch just a little more. And gently lifting through center. Beautiful, guys. From here, we're going to go ahead and take the hands. And if at any time you guys, your knees feel a little bit uncomfortable, you're sitting in the hero's pose for too long, it's okay. You can double up your mat, or you can get a towel and just place it under your knees or a blanket. And we're just going to come on back down. From here, we're going to bring the hands together like this, but behind our back. So we're going to turn and show you. So in our hero's pose, we're going to clasp the hands behind us here. And we're just going to draw the shoulder blades together. From here, if you guys, if you're comfortable right here, you feel like your chest is open enough, your shoulders are as tight as they can be, you can stay here and just feel a nice stretch. If you would like to, again, deepen a nice stretch for the shoulder and the neck here, you can go ahead. And we're just going to draw both hands over to the right. And again, draw that head down and over to the right as well. And you should feel a deeper stretch, deep into the shoulder and into the front of the body here. And we're going to hold here 3 deep breaths in the shoulder stretch. Exhale and release, gently releasing, switching sides, bringing the fist over to the opposite side, whether it's your left or your right, it's okay because we'll always do both sides. And And again, dropping the head down and over to the left this time, drawing that left ear over the shoulder. And holding here about 2 to 3 deep breaths. Exhale and release. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. The part you've all been waiting for. We're gonna reach over and swing the legs to the front, getting out of our hero's pose. And we're gonna come in for a nice, easy pose. One foot in front of the other. Again, if your knees or your hip really is not where it needs to be, you're more than welcome to grab a book and you can sit on it and just drop the knees down. Or again, you can take an alternative pose. But we're gonna work into the hips today. So from here, we're gonna inhale the arms up, lengthening the spine here. And we're just going to exhale and fold, dropping the hands down, crawling the hands out as far as we can. We're not going to push ourselves too far, guys. And again, if you need to, you can bring that block in front of you and rest the arms on the block. And again, guys, don't look a little bit too long. So we're here, we're seated, and we're coming forward, leaning out. And again, I want you guys to draw that breath into the lower core here to draw the body a little further, opening the back, opening the hips as well. And we're just going to rest here. 5 again, deep breaths, 5 deep, deep breaths. Trying to get just a little bit lower with each exhale. And gently walking the hands back, and we're just going to switch out our feet. So whatever foot is in the front, we're just going to bring it to the back. And again, inhale the arms up, lengthening the spine, lifting the ribs off of the hips. Exhale, fold as far as we can, or again, utilizing your props. One more big deep breath, trying to really deepen the last bit of this warm up here. And gently walking the hands back until we are sitting upright. Beautiful, guys. Your body should feel warmed up, a little bit loose. From here, we're going to flip onto our hands and knees coming into our tabletop. So for our tabletop, shoulders stacked above the waist, knees underneath the hips here. If you have a mirror you're working in front of, you can use the mirror to check your alignment as well. But we're going to do some cat-cows. So to go into our cat, we're going to tuck the tailbone underneath the hips, pushing the ground away, pressing the tops of the shin and the bottom of the feet into the mat as well. So activation in all 10 fingertips in the front of the legs. Everything is up and in. Core engaged. Hold here. 2 deep breaths. Exhale and release, untucking the tailbone and just reversing everything. The feet and the hands are still pressing into the mat here, and we're just curving the spine down, opening up the heart. 2 more exhales. And from here, we're just going to go back and forth, flowing in and out of our cat-cows for about 10 deep breaths. So however best you feel, whatever you want to do through your spine, you can go ahead and take that at this time for about 10 deep breaths. Don't worry, guys, I'm still doing the deep breaths, and I'm counting along for you. About 4 more big deep breaths, guys. You can take some twists, some leans, whatever works best for you. All right, joining you for the last about 2. Making it your best cow, your best cow. Inhale and release. From here, we're going to draw the big toes together, the knees to the outer edge of the mat, and send the hips back towards our hips in a wide leg, your child's pose. This should release a little bit of tension on the back, and you can you really drop your tummy down, taking those nice deep breaths that I like for you guys to take, and extend the arms long in front of you. Two more, exhale. And inhale back up through center, resetting, stacking the shoulders on top of the wrist, knees underneath the hips here. And from here, we're gonna go ahead, tucking the toes underneath the hips. We're gonna push the hips up, extend back, coming in for a nice down dog. For our down dogs, we don't wanna slouch into our shoulders. We don't wanna have a hump back, and we don't wanna have a back like this. We wanna push strong through the arms, engage the core up and in, back nice and straight here. And let the head hang loose. And we're just going to rest here about 3 deep breaths. And on the last breath, inhale, forward, dropping the knees, untucking the toes, and again, sending the hips back, child's pose. Whatever feels best for you, you can swing your knees together or to the outer edge of the mat, whatever feels best for you. And again, come down, 3 more deep breaths. And on the final exhale, coming back up to center. From here, we're going to go ahead and reset it, and we're going to take the right knee this time in our tabletop, and we're just going to slide that knee forward as far as we can, extending that back leg long, coming down onto the full front of the leg in a nice pigeon pose. So if this is uncomfortable for you, or you find yourself up here, your head, your flexibility is not where it needs to be, again, please utilize a block or something, and you can set it right underneath your bottom, and just sit on it like a chair, just to decrease some of that tension for yourself. So from here, to make the pose easier, you can bring the foot into the body. To make it harder, you can bring the foot out. The more parallel it is, the more comfortable and open your hips are. We don't want to force ourselves. You don't want to push your foot. Wherever it is wherever it's going to be. So we're going to go ahead and find that comfy spot, nice and slow, and we're just going to come on down. And if you find yourself, if you're down here, that's okay. If you're all the way up here, that's okay as well. We're just going to take some deep breaths, open up the hips, release the hamstring circuit for about, because I love you guys, 45 seconds. Fifteen more seconds, guys. You guys got this. And on the final breath, walking the hands back until we are sitting upright. From here, we're going to bring the foot in towards the body first, rolling onto the shin and pushing back. The knee is protected at all times. You can come out of it nice and safely. Or just going to repeat on the opposite side. So sliding that opposite leg forward, shifting down and finding that comfy spot. Again, adjusting to your knees, getting a block if you need to, and coming on down. Stay with me, guys, again, 15 more seconds. You guys are doing great. And on the exhale, walking the hands back up, bringing the foot in towards the body and rolling onto the shin, pushing back. Beautiful, guys. From here, we're going to just go ahead and switch back to that right leg, and we're going to bring it up and out, coming in for a nice lunge. For this lunge here, we're going to go ahead and tuck the back toes under, pushing the hips up, and coming for a nice elevated low lunge. And we're just going to go ahead here and inhale the arms up, coming in for a nice crescent lunge. For our crescent lunge, you want to keep the hips tucked under. The knee should be stacked directly above the ankle here to protect that knee. And from here, I want you guys to try. We're just going to go ahead and pulse just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Working to that front quad and the glutes just a little bit. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to bring the palms together. Exhale down to heart center here. And we're going to bring that left elbow over and down to the knee. So you should be twisted to that opposite knee. And this is a wonderful, nice little balance pose and a great twist for the spine. Base support, hold here. 3 deep breaths. And on the exhale, nice and easy, unravel back to center. From here, taking that back foot, we're just going to rotate that heel inwards. Warrior 2, beautiful guys. So we should be able to shift effortlessly between the 2, from the hips being square, the hips being open. Front foot should not move. So we're going to rotate the torso to face the screen here. So the only thing that should be moving is your top half. The lower half, your legs, should be nice and stable. Knee facing forward, back toes facing the side of your mat. So arms out, beautiful warrior 2, hold here. One with 2 more deep breaths, feeling nice and strong, the body's warming up. And we're going to flip the front hand over, leaning out, up and back, reverting into our beautiful peaceful warrior. For our peaceful warriors, we do not want to rest that back hand on the knee. You can rest it on the shin or the thigh, or you can just scoop it under you if you don't want to lean on it. But we do not want to have it on that knee. Two more deep breaths. Stay nice and strong with me, guys. Inhale back up to center. From here, bending that front arm like a shield, we're just going to bring it down onto the knee. Now, when I say bring it down to the knee, I don't mean to crash all your weight or taking a break. No, you want to engage that core and just simply rest the arm. Hold it here. And if you would like to challenge yourself, you can remove the arm and completely rely on your core strength. Inhale back to center, beautiful guys. And on the last breath again, flipping the front hand over, inhaling up and back. And we're just gonna flow back and forth. You're gonna give me 3 more times to each side. Beautiful, last time. And back to center, beautiful. On the next breath here, we're gonna take that back leg and just heel toe it in 1 or 2 steps. And we're gonna extend that front leg nice and long. Arms in the still warrior 2 position. And we're just gonna reach forward, sending that hip back as far as we can. And exhale down, coming in for our triangle pose, which is the pose of happiness, in case you didn't know. And again, you can utilize your block on its highest, lowest, or its medium or its lowest levels, just to make this pose easier on your hamstrings. If you have to bend the knee, that's okay as well. Beautiful, guys. Give me 2 more deep breaths. From here, we're going to take that left hand and just simply exhale it down to exactly next to the right hand here. And we're just going to inhale the right hand up, coming in for a reverse triangle. And on the final breath, exhale down here. And from here, we're just going to walk through center, taking this right foot and rotating it to center. So now we are in a wide-legged forward fold, and we're just gonna grab the elbows and just hang here. You can have a nice gentle bend in the knees, and we're just gonna rock side to side, releasing any tension on the lower back, and getting a nice stretching for the hamstrings. If at this time you want to get some water, you're more than welcome to do so. Because this is a wonderful rest pose. We can just hang it there. I'm gonna give you guys about 3 more deep breaths while you're hanging out. And whenever you're ready here, we're gonna go ahead and take that left hand to the right ankle. And we're just gonna gently draw the nose towards that knee, getting a deeper stretch for that hamstring here. If you would like, you can bend the opposite knee and just lean in that direction to deepen that stretch just a little more. Two more exhales. And gently coming through center, bringing the right hand to the left knee, left ankle, my back. And again, gently drawing the nose to the knee, spine nice and straight, getting in that stretch to the hamstring. And on the final exhale, gently releasing and coming through center. And we're going to go ahead and take that left foot this time. So we're just going to repeat everything we do on this side. So we're going to rotate that foot out, bend at the knee here, and you'll find that you're exactly in the proper warrior two stance. And we're just going to take the arms, wind them up, boom, warrior two. Beautiful, guys. Keeping those hips tucked and the front torso facing forward. And again, whenever you feel comfortable, flipping the front hand over, leaning out, up, and back, warrior two, not resting that hand on the knee. Inhale through center, bending the front arm like a shield, bringing it down to the knee, or not bringing it down to the knee. Two more exhales. Inhale up and repeat on the opposite. Repeat again, back and forth, flowing again 3 times on each side. Once more. And back through center. From here again, heel toeing that back foot in, straightening out that front leg, and again, arms out, reaching forward, sending that hip back. Exhale down the triangle pose. Again, please utilize a block or a book if you need to. And on the last breath, exhaling down the right hand to exactly next to the left hand. Inhale the left hand up, reverse triangle. And exhale the left hand down here. And we're going to take that back foot, rotate it up onto the toes, bending the front knee again here. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Hips nice and tucked, stacked, spine stacked above the hips. Shoulders relaxed. And on the final breath, palms together, exhale the hands down to heart center here, guys. Again, right elbow crossing over down to that left knee. 2 more big breaths. Exhale, release, dropping the hands, and we're just gonna take that foot and step it back, knees down, hips all the way back, child's pose. Again, take whatever variation you would like. Rotate. And again, whatever variation you would like, holding here for 5 deep breaths. And inhaling back up to the center here. And from here, we're just going to rotate and sit on our bottoms. And we're going to rotate this way. So we're going to bring the feet into a nice wide V, and we're going to take a nice pancake pose. So we're going to just go ahead and pull out the thighs to get a deeper sit on the sit bones. And we're just going to start with some rotations. Nice and slow, and this is wonderful to do to prep before you fold forward so that you don't end up punching too much, you're not warming up properly, and your spine starts to feel tension, which we don't want. And reverse. Gonna make our hips feel nice and good before we end our beautiful practice. And whenever you feel comfortable here, you can go ahead and stop your rotations, or if you feel like your spine needs more warm-up, you're welcome to go ahead and continue and then join us. And from here, we're just gonna fold forward. Nice and easy. You want to move a little further. With each exhale, starting out nice and slow. If you're up here on the pan and you find that there's tension, again, utilizing something like a block that can help move the ground to you. About 5 more deep breaths here, guys. And on the last breath, gently walking the hands back until we are sitting upright. You can just go ahead and shake out the legs. And with each shake, just gently draw them into center. Just hold them, love the legs without hurting them. I know it might be a little stiff if you've never really done that pose that often before. Shake, shake, shake. Legs feel nice and good. And here we're going to rotate onto our backs and just draw them into the chest. And give ourselves a nice hug. Gently rocking side to side. And from here, we're going to extend that left leg long, keeping the right knee into the chest here. And we're going to just take that knee and bring it over the body and down. My favorite spinal twist. You guys love this. And on the final breath, inhale through center and just switch up the knees. Extending the right leg long, left knee into the chest and over the body and down to the right. And on the final exhale, bringing it back to the center here, bringing the knees to the chest one more time, giving ourselves a good squeeze. And with support, rolling back up to center. And that is it for the day, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that your body feels good and happy. We stay safe and stay blessed. Namaste.